guys with another homeschool tip of the month. Wearing the same outfit that I wore last month because I need to get this recording done. So let's get into it. Homeschool tip of the month. First of all, you guys already know, like this video and comment down below as you're watching. I love to see the comments when they're popping up as you're watching because I can tell like, okay, this is the part. When they comment this, I must have been saying this. So have a conversation with me down there. I read it and respond to it all. And then share this video. Share this video with your family, your friends, any other homeschoolers in your homeschool groups, anybody that you want to be encouraged along the way. And I always have a blog post that I think that you should check out. And for this blog post, I'm going to put some information about about homeschool rewards, and then I will also include some more information about ways that you can have some fun activities for your family and stuff like that. Be looking for that blog post, www.tanishacamp.com, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right in. Homeschool tip. Socialization is going to happen no matter what. That's it. I know that is the big question. I remember talking to a young man, and he worked at a grocery store here in the Lone Star State, and he had just graduated. And I could tell when he was talking about, I said, "You were homeschooled, weren't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was." I said, "Well, how was it?" Because he didn't know that I was a homeschooling parent. And he said, "Well, it was really good. I know, people have some concerns, with the socialization or whatever, but it was pretty good." And so, he was talking about his experience a little bit. And I was like, well, and he walked me to my car and everything, put the groceries in. I gave him a nice little tip. God bless the homeschoolers. You gotta sow into people's lives. I gave him a nice little tip. And I was just like, you know what? Don't ever mention that socialization part again. I appreciate your spiel. You're getting ready to go off to college, and I know that you're going to have to give that spiel often, but leave that part about socialization out. We get that question. First of all, they're going to ask you, even though you've already included it in your spiel, they're going to ask you anyway. But leave that part out because you don't want to give anybody credit or confidence that there is an issue with socialization and being a homeschooler. Because you don't have any issue. I think this was like 2 years ago, so I think it was 36, and you were 18. You're having a conversation with somebody who is literally double your age. You're not having any issues. That, my friend, is socialization. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Another thing that you guys should note about socialization is that it differs for different people. All of your children aren't necessarily going to be vibrant, boisterous people. I know you guys see me here on these internets and you're like, oh my gosh, she probably so much fun. Oh my gosh, she probably be talking to everybody. And I do. Not because I necessarily want to, though. I am a very big introvert. People forget that about me. So getting out in front of crowds is hard for me. And then the rest, and the time that I need to kind of just get myself together after being up in front and speaking, it takes a lot out of me to do that. It's very hard for me to do that because I prefer, alone and close and just my little, just about this much space, so it's hard, but I've learned, to adjust how I socialize. And then of course, when I was little in school, I was always getting in trouble for socialization. Okay, let's just put that out there. They don't even let you socialize in school. Okay, every report card, straight A's, talking all the time. And my mother actually posted one of my report cards. I want to say it was like from 1st to 2nd grade. A's. Always interrupting others, okay? It's not my fault that I was done with my work and I need somebody to talk to, okay? You get in trouble for socializing in school, and they're telling what's going on now with all the way the world is now. So you don't have to worry about that. And then socialization is more than just having conversations or interacting with other people. If your child has siblings, they're learning to socialize. If your child is a child by itself and they have you in the house, and they're only child, they're learning to socialize. So by definition, the process beginning during childhood by which individuals acquire the values, habits, and attitudes of society. Well, guess where they are going to get that from? They're going to get that from you. You're the real socialization teacher by how you interact with your spouse. Catch that, okay? How you interact with your mother, your father, your siblings, how you interact when somebody cuts you off or pulls into the parking spot that they saw you getting ready to pull into. You teach your children socialization, whether they go to public school, or homeschool, or private school, or charter school, or whatever school, okay? You do that. And then interaction with others, you teach them that as well, okay? If they catch you always got your mouth on somebody, That's what you're teaching your kids to do. But if they catch you encouraging people, they're going to do that too. I think it's so funny because my baby girl, Princess, is always complimenting people. Little girls her age, obviously her peers. And I just watch her, like we can be in the store and she's like, I like your shoes. I like your hair bows. I like your earrings. And I'm just like, where did she get that from? And then I have to remember she gets that from me because that is me. I am always telling women they are beautiful. What I think is so crazy though is the way that some women look at me when I compliment them is with shock. They're not like expecting a compliment and they kind of don't know what to say. Oftentimes, some of them don't even really say thank you. They kind of just stare like, and I'm complimenting people with the mask on and everything. Girl, I like your mask. Girl, look at your nails. You know, I do that to everywhere I go and they don't really know how to respond. And you know what else? Their daughters don't either. They don't know how to receive compliments because I guess it's not the norm. I don't know. When I see beauty, I let you know. I love how beauty just radiates, especially when I can see true beauty from within. Someone, like you can just see the joy. I compliment them on that. You know, so I don't have to just compliment people on their looks. I can just walk to somebody and say, oh my God, you have so much joy in your eyes today. You look beautiful. And that's it. Because that's a compliment to see that in somebody. And when my daughter is looking at their daughter or another little girl saying, I like your shoes, and they're kind of looking like, why is she doing that? Well, that's just her way of socializing. And so the girls respond differently, you know, and we have to teach our children our values, our morals. That's also part of socialization. So it's going to happen. They're going to learn your values. They're going to learn your morals. They're going to learn your belief systems. Now, don't get it twisted. When they get older, they're going to adjust accordingly, just like you did as a parent when you decided you wanted to do something different, and that is okay. That's their path. You cannot fix that. However, you can make sure that you're instilling proper things in them. And guess what else you can do? When you do something wrong, you can let them know, because that's going to help them with their morals too. Don't just stand flat-footed when you do something wrong and not let them know. And you can apologize. The power of an apology, okay? You can apologize too, and that's helping them with socialization. Let them know they need to apologize, even as an adult. Because we're always telling little kids to apologize. Don't push your brother. Say sorry. Don't do this. Say sorry. What about, mother, you hurt my feelings today? Mama needs to say sorry too, okay? Daddy, you provoked me to wrath. Okay, daddy needs to say sorry too. So all of those things are important, but you don't have to worry about socialization as a homeschooling parent because everybody is learning socialization, and it's not the school's job to teach it. It is your job to teach them morals and standards and how to act right. Okay, that's your job, and you're doing that no matter what school you are. Because guess what? When they're having a behavior problem in public school, they're going to be calling you to fix it, okay? So it's clearly not their job to teach it because they expect them to come to school and act like they got some good sense. They learn that good sense from you. So do not worry when it comes to socialization conversation. Same thing I said before in previous homeschool tip of the month. Don't argue. Don't take offense to the question. Don't argue back with the person, and know that your fruit is going to speak for itself. Even in this, when they see your child up there conversing and being able to talk to people of various ages, that's socialization. When they see your child having the gall and the boldness to say no to peer pressure, that's teaching them socialization, okay? It's gonna show, all right? So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that this encouraged you. If it did, like this video. Do not forget to share this. Share this with your family and friends. And then, guys, you can see us always homeschooling, Team Camp Academy on Instagram. We're on Facebook, but also go to the blog, www.tanishacamp.com, to see all the stuff I talked about in this video and resources that can help you along your homeschooling journey, all right? Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.